Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. Today I'm talking about the 6 signs that she is pursuing you, right? And it's time to ask her out basically. So this is another dating advice video. So the first sign that she is pursuing you is if she flirts with you, right? If she's flirting with you, you're kind of bantering back and forth and there's a lot of flirtation going on. Perhaps she nudges you and touches you. And perhaps, when you see each other, you always give each other a hug and things like that. She's been really close to you. That's a great sign that she is flirting with you and that she wants you and that she wants you to ask her out. So the best thing for you to do in that circumstance is to go for it basically and say, hey, look, I think you're really cute. We should see each other, especially if you know this is someone you know in like a school environment or at work or something like that. It's someone who you know, right? And you have this banter towards each other. So the best thing for you to say is, hey, look, I think you're really cute. We should hang out sometime. When are you available? Right? And then she'll let you know when she's available. And then you're like, great, how about we meet at this time, at this place, right, on this day, and have a great date with each other, right? Isn't that a good sign that she likes you if she's flirting with you? So another sign as well is that she likes to be physically close to you. So this is like a branch off of flirting, right? And what you've got to understand here is that a woman's not going to get really close to you like that. Like physically close to you. So when you're talking, she gets like right up in your business, basically. When you're sitting side by side, she gets really close to you too. Her knee may even nudge yours and things like that. If a woman doesn't like you, she will not get that close to you, right? If she only sees you as a friend, or if she only sees you or if she just doesn't like you in a romantic way altogether, she'll keep you at arm's length because she'll be trying not to give you the wrong impression, right? But a woman that likes you won't care about that. She will want you to have the right impression, and what she'll do is she'll try and get close to you and flirt with you again, and basically close the gap between you and her, right? So look for physical closeness in terms of proximity, right? Because that's a really good sign that she's flirting with you and that she likes you, right? And that she is pursuing you and she wants you basically, and she's hoping maybe that you're going to ask her out, okay? So another sign that she's pursuing you is she treats you differently than everyone else, right? So what you got to remember about the first 2 points that I made about she flirts with you and she likes to be close to you is that if she's only doing this for you, then that's a great sign that she's pursuing you, right? So if let's, for example, you know each other in a physical environment, you know each other from school or you go to work together, right? Does she treat everybody the same way that she treats you, right? Does she act like this way with the other guys or with her friends? Because if that's the case, then it's probably not, it's just part of her personality. She's just a naturally flirtatious person and she doesn't like you. But if she's only doing these things exclusively for you, that's a huge sign that she is pursuing you, that she wants to date you, she wants something romantic with you, okay? So if she treats you differently than everyone else, right, it's a huge sign that she likes you, that she is pursuing you, okay? So another sign that she's pursuing you is that she reaches out to you in your DMs, right? So she texts you, she reaches out to you on Facebook, go through Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, whatever. She's in your DMs basically, and she initiates conversation. So it's not you that's doing the work all the time, right? So she's saying things like, hey, how are you? And she's starting conversations and things, right? And she's sending you memes or whatever. She's sending you funny reels or funny TikToks or whatever. Like if she's doing that kind of thing and she's trying to keep the conversation going, especially, and she's trying to find out things about you, like, oh, what do you like? What are your interests? And what movies do you like? And things. Like these are really good signs that she is pursuing you. Like if she's in your DMs and she's talking to you, it's a really good sign that she likes you. Now, of course, you need to take this with a little pinch of salt because maybe she just sees you as a friend. Sometimes, we send, reels and TikToks and funny memes and stuff to our friends and stuff too. But if she's asking about your life and she's really curious about any past girlfriends that you've had, if she's curious about any of your likes and your dislikes, right, and she's wondering about those things, right, that's a huge sign that she's trying to get to know you as a person, and that means she's interested in you as a person, and she probably likes you, and she probably wants to get together with you, right? So it's a good idea to, again, like if she's giving you any of these signs, it's a good idea to ask around, ask her when she's available to hang out with you, to go and meet out on a date, because the signs are good, the signs are there, the signs are good, right? And she may not flat out say to you, I like you. She might not flat out say to you, I'm interested in dating you, right? Not many women are that direct, right? So you may have to pursue in terms of like making the, get the ball rolling basically by asking her out on a date and hanging out and meeting up. So it's always a good idea to first, instead of inviting her around to your place or anything like that, right? It's better to take a woman out first, because not a lot of women are going to say yes to hanging out with you at your place to begin with. You have to give them a couple of dates before they're ready for that sort of thing. Even with girls that are heavily pursuing you, it's always still best to just meet out with them for a date, because, if you invite a woman round straight away to your place, that obviously means just one thing, and they might be worried that you only want them for that one thing. But if you're interested in her as a person, and you're not too interested at the moment in intimacy, and you want her feelings to develop for you, it's always best first to just ask her out. And you don't have to do anything expensive. You don't have to rack up the bills, these kinds of things, right? Just ask her out for drinks. You could just meet out for a coffee one night or some tea, or if you're of the drinking age, you can meet out for drinking, right? And have a drink together at like a pub or a bar or something like that. And then if you are really enjoying yourself, then maybe you can go for a meal. But again, you don't have to go anywhere too expensive for these things, right? And also, sometimes just going for a walk together and having a chat is nice. Going around sightseeing if you live like near a city or something like that, just hanging out like there. And that's also really nice too, right? So you don't have to do anything that's massively expensive, especially if you don't have too much money, because the most important thing actually is that you're talking and you're getting to know each other on the date, and you're having fun and you're having a laugh and you're enjoying each other's company. That's the most important thing when you're out on a date, right? It's not so much about what you buy or how much money you spend. It's about, and if that is important to her, then you'll know that she's materialistic and she's not the one for you, right? But it's better an idea of a date is to actually get to know each other, which is why it's better to not go to anywhere loud, like go to the cinema or go to like a club or go to a gig, because you can't really talk in those scenarios. So it's better to meet places where, like outside, where you can have a walk, or you go to like a coffee shop, you can still do that kind of thing in the evening, or like a quiet restaurant just for a few drinks, something like that is a lot better, right? So another sign that she's pursuing you is if she asks you for your number and your other contact details. Like she might ask for your Facebook name, she might ask for your Snapchat handle, or your WhatsApp or whatever, right? She'll ask you for these things, right? And if she's asking you for those things, that's a really good sign that she wants to chat to you, she wants to talk to you, she wants to get to know you better. So that's another sign that she is pursuing you, because she wants your contact information, she wants to know. She wants to talk to you, basically, right? So that's another sign that she's pursuing you. Another sign that she's pursuing you is she is the one that initiates the date. She asks you if when you're available to hang out and stuff like that. Now, not a lot of women will actually go out and say that to you, but there are some women who will if they're interested in you, right? They'll say, oh, we should hang out sometime, we should meet up sometime. And if she says that, you're like, yeah, that sounds great. When are you free? We should totally do that, right? And the best thing about that is the most important thing about that is when she's asking you to do those things, when she's asking you out, right? It's important to keep note of, is this just going to be us two, or is it with other people? Like if she says, oh yeah, me and so-and-so are meeting out at this time, do you want to come? That's more of a friendship thing. But if she's just solely wanting to hang out with you and meet out with you, that's a huge sign that she's pursuing you and she wants alone time with you. So keep note if other people are coming along, because that's more of a sign it's a friendship thing rather than just a you two thing. Okay, but if she's asking you out and she wants to just see you and it's just you two, then that's a really good sign that she is pursuing you. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.ChristineLoveridge.com, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.